our first kind of like drive on E85 here. Katie and I just went to the store and the gym, got some other stuff done, but first time driving on E85. I know a lot of people in the comments in the last video were like super interested in that because they're like, oh, I got a flex fuel vehicle, but I've never used it. I mean, what I can tell you is honestly the motor does seem a little more responsive. A lot of people say it does give you more torque, and I can almost attest to that. However, I mean, it's our first drive, so I can't tell you MPG range, but a lot of people also say their MPG goes like in the toilet. So this thing gets about 13 now. Let's see what happens after this tank, see kind of where we're at. But other than that, guys, this thing is still an absolute animal, and it's driving amazing. Well, guys, first of all, our Tahoe parked like this. Oh my goodness, it looks incredible. A little point to toe here going on, and she looks mad clean. All buffed, polished in this sun. Look at it sparkle. Anyway, the rock lights might even be here today. Same thing with our switches. Our audio should be here like Wednesday next week, so it'll be a minute on that. But we'll get our rock lights installed. I don't know about today, but either this or the next video, our rock lights will be in on our Tahoe. Trust me, guys, I see the comments. I see them all the time. You say you're neglecting the Ram. You know, I came here for the Ram. You're neglecting it. You're not doing the Ram. What's up? Is the Ram done? Well, I'm gonna be honest. We've done pretty much everything to this truck. It does need clean, so ignore that. But we've done so much to this truck already. We have very few things left. However, today we're gonna do the biggest thing y'all said to do when I first bought this truck 3 years ago. You already know what I'm reaching for. You probably already saw the thumbnail. Here we go. That's right, guys, we're gonna be painting our mirrors and our handles today. That's like the first thing y'all wanted me to do when I bought that truck, and I still haven't done it because frankly, painting Ram mirrors, you get two sides. You get the side of tape it up and paint it, or you get the side of people who want to take it apart and do all that. The problem with taking the thing apart is there's a lot of parts and pieces. We're gonna try and tape it up and clean it up and get everything removed as we can, not get paint on any of our turn signals or lights or any of that, so we're gonna take our time with those. But it's just been like one of those things where it's like, I gotta take the door panel off, I gotta undo the wiring, I gotta take the mirror off, gotta sand it, paint it, prime it, do all that. But today is finally the day. Guys, well, down here you could see this is where the window clips in. So honestly, on Rams, this is probably the cleanest and nicest inside of a door panel on any vehicle I've ever seen. It's got this whole like hard plastic here, not that taped up crap. So it's honestly an awesome setup. What's weird is the window connects to this. So you have to kind of take it out and tape it up. Now, if you're just doing the mirrors, no problem. But the problem is the handle is up here. So now that this is all disconnected from the door, honestly, this and stuff, I think we're just gonna let it hang. This doesn't really connect by much, but we're gonna take these T30s out, and then our whole door insert will come out. We can get our handle disconnected, and we can take that out. Guys, under further inspection, the rear door is exactly the same situation, different shape. Take your speaker out, pop that out, get your glass all taped up. It's It's a little obnoxious to do, however the results are going to be worth it. Now sometimes you just got to do stuff this crazy just to get, you know, stuff done that you need, which does suck. However, when we get these handles painted and in, same thing with the mirror, it's just going to look so good. I wish they came painted from the factory, but you know, they don't, so we got to do it ourselves, which is absolutely okay. There is a whole slew of stuff you got to take off. Literally not that hard, not too difficult. It is just a lot. If you want to do this in one day, start early on in the day, because most of it is going to be taking your panels off, and then once it's all cured we can put it back together tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to get the other ones out, the other mirror off, and maybe even get these sanded and prepped so we can get them painted in the morning. So guys, we got 4 door handles and 2 mirrors taken off of our Ram here. Oh my goodness, it looks funny without any of that on. It does look super clean with like shaved handles though, so if somehow we could make that happen, that would look sick, but it just looks really funny. Not sure why over here these are stuck out. The magnets should be touching in there, so I don't know, but maybe it's because there's some like electrical unplugged or something, but that's fine. Well, when we put it back together, those should go up. But other than that, guys, we got our 4 handles and 2 mirrors. Oh, this is gonna be a fun project. Now, like I said, we're gonna have to sand these down, and then we'll do our best to get these. I think these come out from the inside, so we'd have to pop this mirror off. But every time you pop a mirror off, you risk damaging it, and I don't really want to buy glass. So this puddle light should pop out, so I'll pop this out and try to cover up that LED or something, and we'll be fine there. So this is probably a good stopping point for today. We're gonna have the Ram you guys always wanted for the longest time on this channel. It's gonna be done, so I can't wait to show you guys and for myself to see the results, because I think it's gonna look really, really green. I mean, there's gonna be so much green on that thing. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So I'll catch you guys in the morning. We'll get this going. So, alright guys, this is a long process. Don't think it's not, because it really is. You gotta take your time on this end, otherwise your paint won't stick, it'll flake off, and especially these high impact areas. The mirrors are always getting hit by wind and everything the front end of your truck gets hit with. Secondly, your door handles are always being grabbed and touched. So it is key to 1, remove all of your texture, but 2, sanding it gives it a better surface for our paint to stick to. We have a 2K automotive plastic adhesive primer, and then we also have our P06 code that will spray over it, and then we have clear on top of that. So we're almost ready. We have our mirrors sanded down here. Well, our mirror is sanded to 220. I'm gonna go through and sand our second mirror, and then we can finally get to the primer and painting. Alright guys, well it's showtime. We've got our handles hanging here and our mirrors hanging here from our garage. We got everything wiped down with wax and grease remover. And in our gun we have 2K Flex plastic primer for automotive plastics here. Yes, disregard the unorganized toolbox, but 2K plastic Flex primer. So this is literally for automotive plastics. Let's get everything sprayed so we can get our green down and possibly our clear today. Hopefully we don't have to drag this in tomorrow. It's running really late into today as well, so let's see what we can do. That's super awesome. I know it's super hard to film in here with all the haze and everything. Yeah, I got paint all over my hand, but our mirrors are shut, guys. Ooh, baby. Those look so good. Yeah, just gonna let that kind of sit, dry up, hang out. In the morning, what we're gonna do actually is come in here with like 1000 grit, sand it down, get any of the imperfections out. I know one of these handles has some fuzz or something in it, but we're gonna get the imperfections out. It's this one. Yeah, this one. We're gonna get the imperfections out of that handle. One more layer of green, and then we'll go to town with our clear. But yeah, we're gonna let this set up overnight. We don't wanna rush this. Yeah, even the back of that handle could use a little more too. But don't wanna rush this, just wanna do it right and not wait. We'll catch you guys back in the morning. All right, what's up guys? Good morning, it's the next day. Well, I got green all over this camera, so I don't know how much I'm gonna be filming today because I really don't wanna ruin another camera. However, our handles are chilling, so are our mirrors. We're gonna go over this again. We're gonna put another coat on. So what we're gonna go do is get some 1000 grit out of the Tahoe, and we're gonna kind of wet sand these just to get all the imperfections out. One more coat of green, and then we'll lay that clear down. Here, what is this? Is this 1000? 3000, too much. 2000, this has to be one. It's also 2000. We got our last coat on our mirrors and handles here. They are looking so good. Just like obviously fully green, but they look so good. So now it's time for our clear coat. I'm gonna throw it on here. I'm kind of doing this with the door closed because there's cars and stuff parked right there. So don't really want to get clear coat all over them. And don't want to get clear coat all over this camera. My lens protector's already got green paint on it, so I got to order a new one. So I'm not gonna film the clear, but I'm gonna show you guys the results. Just because the clear is extra sticky and I don't want to ruin this camera, but it looks so good and I can't wait to show you guys the final results, and I can't wait to get them on the truck, which probably won't be today because we just put all this hard work and time into these. I don't want to put them on and ruin them with fingerprints or whatever, so I'm just gonna let them sit up and harden overnight 110% for sure. So sit back, relax, and look at the results of our mirrors and handles, fully color matched. guys, these things look absolutely amazing. I can't believe how awesome they actually turned out. The clear laid's super flat. There's like no runs at all on the mirrors. There's only a couple on the handles that like dripped off the edge where there's a gap. But those will be quick to fix. Other than that, these turned out absolutely stunning. Like I said, clear is super flat, very minimal to factory-like peel, if any. It just looks so good. I don't want to get too close and touch them and mess them up, but they look so good, and they're gonna look so good on our truck. I cannot wait. Like I said, in a process like this, in a project like this, you don't want to rush it. Paintwork especially, the one thing, you just don't want to rush it, because why would you do 3 days of work, which, I mean, you could have probably done all this in one day, but I obviously just space it out. But why would you go through all the hard work of taking your doors apart, taking your glass, taping it up, doing all of that just to do this quickly and ruin it? Painting is the fastest part of all of it. It's the prep work and getting the mirrors, the handles off, sanded, taped. All of that is the longest part about painting. But there's no reason for me to sit there and do everything we just did. Don't mind my green nail polish, but and just ruin it. There is zero reason to do so. So just like we let that sit up yesterday, we're gonna let this sit up again, let that, you know, cure, harden. So we'll only have to deal with it looking like this for like one more day, but after that it's gonna look so different just in that, you know, minor change. But when you do stuff like this and you put in all this hard work just to get to this point, painted, clean, crispy, you don't want to sit there and mess it up. I know a lot of you are going to wonder about power folding options and stuff like that. So the way these mirrors work is they rotate and then sink down, and then as you push it, like, goes up and drags and pops into another place. So if we folded these and painted these, all that paint in underneath the arm would literally just come right off. That's why none of these are painted from the factory, because of that. You know, every little fold. This one right here won't be as bad, so it'll probably sit just fine. This fold is okay, the moose fold, but the power fold, there's no reason to paint underneath there. This will clear because this mirror sits on that little rubber right there when down. But that fold, all the paint would just come off. So that's why we paint them like this without taking them apart, because everything you ever need or will be seen is painted here. So that's why we did them like that. And other than that, guys, everything looks good. Look at that one more. Look at how glassy that turned out. That is so smooth. Ugh. Same thing with these. That's going to look so good on the truck. I can't wait. And honestly, mentally right now, I can't even picture it on the truck, because it's just, one, it hasn't been seen nor done. So this is going to be so weird. And I was never one to color match the mirrors, but this is my first time. Here we go, I guess. Wow. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, shoot a thumbs up. If you haven't been here before, please get down there, click subscribe. Take care. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. We got a special announcement that should be coming very soon, so stay tuned for that. And also, we'll get these back on in the next video as well. So take care, guys, and I can't wait to see you guys next time.